They called Daniel the safe one, the reliable one, the man who never missed a day, never took a risk, never stepped outside the lines. For 10 years, he woke up before sunrise, put on the same blue shirt, and drove to the same building for the same predictable paycheck. His parents were proud. His friends admired his stability. His boss liked that he never asked for more. But deep down, Daniel felt it. A quiet voice he had ignored for years. A voice whispering, "You were meant for more." During lunch breaks, he'd sit alone in the parking lot, endlessly scrolling through advice that everyone repeats. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, retire someday. But month after month, something was wrong. Prices rose, rent rose, taxes rose, and Daniel's paycheck stayed the same. He had followed all the rules, but the rules were outdated. One afternoon, he saw a familiar face walking toward him. Aaron, an old mentor who used to work the same job but left years ago to build his own company. Aaron didn't brag, he didn't show off, but Daniel noticed something he had never felt before. Control. Control of his time, control of his money, control of his future. Daniel finally asked, "How did you do it?" Aaron smiled, the kind of smile that only comes from experience. "Simple," he said. "I stopped living by obsolete rules." He leaned in. "The world changed, Daniel. Money changed. But people's thinking didn't. The real fight isn't out there. It's in here." He tapped Daniel's chest. "Your internal economy will always beat the external one." That night, Daniel didn't sleep. For the first time in years, he questioned everything. Was he building a life, or just collecting paychecks? The next morning, the office felt different. The walls too gray, the lights too cold, the paycheck too small. Then came the moment that changed his life. At the end of the month, his boss stepped into his cubicle holding a piece of paper. A bonus check. The biggest Daniel had ever seen. Everyone around him celebrated, but Daniel felt something heavy in his chest. It wasn't a gift. It was a chain. A golden, comfortable, expensive chain designed to keep him right where he was. Behind him, a coworker whispered, "If you leave, you'll be back. Most people fail." Daniel turned, smiled, and said quietly, "Most people stop when they fail. I'm not most people." He packed his desk without fanfare. No announcement, no speeches. When he walked out the doors for the last time, the sunlight hit him like he was seeing the world for the first time. Yes, he was scared. No paycheck, no safety net, no guarantees. But for the first time in his life, he felt free. Free to try, free to fail, free to rise again. The first year nearly broke him. He lost money, made mistakes, faced doubt, fear, setbacks. But every time he fell, he noticed something incredible. He didn't stay down. He became sharper, stronger, wiser. He learned how to use debt strategically, how taxes really work, and how to control his own economy instead of waiting for someone else to save him. Most importantly, he learned who he really was. 5 years later, Daniel stood outside the same office building. He didn't go inside. He didn't need to. He just looked at the glowing windows, the same desks, the same fluorescent lights, and he smiled. Not because he made millions, not because he won every battle, but because he made one decision. The decision that changed everything. If I fail, I will rise higher, but I am never going back." And he didn't. Most people wait for the right moment. Daniel created it. Most people fear failure. Daniel used it to rise. The truth is simple. Your life changes the moment you stop living by old rules and start writing your own.